Now it's time for the top minis of the week. This is for October 15th through the 22nd. I searched around the internet for all the best completed minis from this past week, including Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, Putty and Paint, Cool Mini or Not, Planet Figures, the Womp Forum. Looked all over. So, let's get into it. First up, we have The Old Dwarf by Oleg Burdiken. This is oh man, I knew who produced this miniature, and now I completely blanked on it. So my brain's a little scattered today. But I love the flesh that he did. It's got like liver spots all over it. He did a very good job of painting the flesh to make him actually look old. It's a little difficult to do. He did an excellent job. And again, the stonework is very good. Glazed in some greens and purples, which you should always do with stonework. I think there's a second shot. There we go. And his, I really like the color of the green shirt that he did. It's a nice yellowish green. It really plays well with the flesh tones that were used. Overall, it's a very nice miniature. Even got some like copper piping right there. I didn't even see that at first. Alright, next up, the trio from Roman Schumacher. It's a elf lady riding a fox, and there's a little like cat in there with big floppy ears. I don't know, bunny cat. But it's a really nice miniature. The contrast between the elf skin, kind of purpley, with the orange fox, plays very nice with each other. Also with the green mushrooms and everything, kind of have a nice color trio right there. It's very good, and it's got some nice non-metallic with the shoulder pad there, the golden scales. It's very good work. And then we have Corbin the Cook from Carmona. I love the skin of this orc. I've mentioned in the past, I love non-green skinned orcs. And this is kind of like a orangish pink. It's a really nice flesh tone, and the yellow like liquid kind of oozing out of the pot. It's very good. It's nice and bright, and actually looks like liquid. It's highlighted perfectly, and I love the pot itself. Let's see if we get the next angle's a little closer. He subscribes to the Alfonso Geraldes style of fuck smoothness. I really like the way he just layers paint on, kind of like a canvas painting, and the effect works great for all of his miniatures, and it works great here, especially on this pot or the cauldron. It's really good. Next up, got Morgan Le Fay from Miguel Angel Matias Alvarez. This is a fantastic bust. Kind of has a very like pinkish hue to the skin, playing off all the cold colors everywhere else, so the flesh like really stands out. The ravens are very good. Highlighting black like is always difficult, and did a great job. Kind of like a bluish green highlight to it. There's a much closer up. Look at that skull. I love all the texture on the skull there. You even got some OSL, some like green undertones coming through. And the tattoos are also very good. Alright, next we have Gaia from Angel Geraldes. Not only is the miniature really cool, it's from Ricardo Agustoni. The painting is excellent. It's got this kind of brownish green tone for Gaia. It's very earthy, obviously. And the flowers are all kind of like autumn colors. So it's got a great atmosphere. Here's a close up of all the little details all over this model. It's just very excellent paint job, which you expect from him. He is a fantastic painter. Alright, next we have Ico from Ricardo Agostoni. This is the new release from either Pegaso or Chimera. I mean, they're basically the same company. But it's, again, a great paint job from him. The non-metallic metal is always excellent. But I really love the base. The water base and like the rocks. I don't know why. Painting rocks, very good. Just really gets me. But the flesh is fantastic. It's perfectly smooth and perfectly highlighted. It's all around a great miniature, which you would expect from this multi-award winning artist. Alright, next we have Morgana from Vincenzo Celeste. Miniatures Den on Twitch. If you're not following him, you really should. But I love the skin that he did. This kind of dark, cold, bluish green. Most of it's in shadow, and then you can see up by the shoulders it's highlighted, kind of a little bit more yellow to it. It's really, really good. The whole atmosphere for this piece is great. I feel like it could use a backdrop of like a cave or something. Not that it needs it, but if you put one in, you could see that she's actually in a lot of shadow, and it works. It's great. Even got some tattoos on the legs there, or war paint. I don't know. Either way, fantastic piece. Now we have Luna from Natalia Orac. The colors in this are incredible. All the purples and greens throughout. It's fantastic. The purple flesh is very good. And it's like, I don't know, 3 or 4 colors in the whole thing. And it all works. Play off each other perfectly. Here's a picture of the cape. It's very, very good. It's one of those limited palette pieces that, when done well, is excellent. And this is done very well. I love the backdrop too. The moon and the clouds. Very good. So now we have Locke from Angel Geraldes. Again, the flesh tone, spot on. Got some nice blonde hair. The stonework and the beard ornament. The skull is great. The metal shoulder pad. I love the dead eye he did for his right eye. I've tried painting a dead eye like that. It's difficult to make it look real. He did an excellent job. Another shot of the shoulder pad, and you can see the gold medallions there, or the bronze, whatever it is. It's excellent non-metallic metal. The scars are very nice too. This is an overall great piece. So next we have Yasuo Eli with his Untitled, but you can tell it's a Pokemon thing. He does a great series of very tiny dioramas, and this is one of them. You can see how big everything is compared to his finger. You can make out like the Pokeball sitting next to the guy, sitting on a giant Cubone skull. You think this is one of the raid monsters from that last Switch Pokemon game? I forget which. Not Sword, maybe Sword. I don't know. I don't remember the names of the Pokemon games, but I do know like the raid bosses were giant. This is a very, very cool piece. All of his little miniature dioramas are fantastic. Encourage you to go to his Instagram page and check them all out. Finally, we have the Swordmaster from Mark Musklon'S. A brand new release from Black Crow Miniatures, and the non-metallic metal all over is fantastic. The fur is incredible. The face is glorious, highlighted perfectly. I love all the leather work. There's a lot of different leather texture on here. It's all fantastic. I wish there were more angles of this so you can see like close-ups of everything, but this is the one shot of the completed miniature that was posted so far. But it is just an overall excellent piece. Mark is one of the best painters in the world, so it makes sense. It's just great. So that was the top minis of the week for this week.